Hey everyone, Eric here and welcome back to another World Conqueror 2 video. And yes, we are doing World Conqueror 2 after a very long time. So we are back at it again with World Conqueror 2. And the last World Conqueror 2 video was like a month ago if I'm not wrong. But anyway, someone suggested to me to do Europe 1943 as Romania. So let's get started right over here. So first off, we can see that we are not in a very good position right here because we don't have a lot of income. We are fighting the Soviets on the Eastern Front. There are the Anglo-American landing forces at Sicily right over here. The British have got an aircraft carrier. Americans got quite a bit of naval strength in the Mediterranean, and Turkey has also joined the war on the side of the Allies, which means that not only do we have to take down the Soviets, we also have to take down Turkey, and yeah. So, anyways, there's Finland here that the Soviets are just gonna absolutely crush. But anyways, we are going to be starting on our mission right over here. So first things first, we don't want to invade Turkey from the sea. That will only make us suffer huge casualties, which of course we don't like. So we just upgraded that city at Crimea to level 2, and we're gonna send our I mean armored car, to take out this guy, and let's just take that guy out right over there. Okay, that tank is not down yet. Okay, and let's move this guy here and back. Let's attack again, and I'm guessing that we could like build a level 3 city here, and we're going to end the turn. So unlike in European War 4 where we can actually fast forward, there is no fast forwarding button over here in World Conqueror 2. So we just have to sit there and see what the enemy does, and our allies of course. And as I said many times before in my World Conqueror 2 videos, our allies completely suck. And yeah, it's just the sad truth. No matter which side you play as, NATO or the Warsaw Pact, Axis or Allied, your allies are just going to suck no matter which side you choose. And I'm not sure why it's so, but yeah, it's just the way the game works. I guess it's because they want to make the game more fun and make you want to play on, because if your allies actually do stuff, then like let's say the Germans who have invaded Britain and knocked them out, and then they will have crushed the Soviets as well, and that will be no fun when we are playing as Romania, such a small country in the Balkans of course. And that is uh, just my explanation. I'm not sure if that is totally true. It may be true, it may be not. It's just my way of seeing why our allies actually suck, which is annoying. Yep, it's really annoying because sometimes you expect your allies to do stuff, but then they just screw it up and they lose like important cities, and they just get wrecked at the hands of the enemy, and you have to save them, but you don't have enough forces to do so, and then you lose. So yeah, that is just like why it sucks when your allies are useless. And as you can see, the Soviets are already breaking through the German defenses, and the Soviets are advancing from Kiev, and they have now created a hole in the German lines, which is not great of course. So we've got to take the southern parts of the Soviet Union, and by that I mean Kazakhstan and the Caucasus. Then we would be able to threaten the Soviets and outflank their powerful forces facing off against Finland and Germany right over there. So the Turks are also doing some stuff, which, yeah, the Turks are sort of a distraction, but they can cause quite a bit of damage if you let them go unchecked. So yeah, it's not a let's just say they aren't exactly the global power like America or something, but they are powerful in their own right. So yeah, and let's actually get on infantry up here to take out this guy, which is extremely annoying. And we've also got, okay, let's take that Soviet airport, and let's move here, take out the infantry. Okay, maybe not, maybe we can't take out the infantry, but we can definitely take it out right here, right now. And we're going to make this into a level 4 city right over there. And let's see, okay, we've got that guy. Okay, these two guys are gonna heal up, and that tank, I'm probably gonna let him heal up as well. So that is great because the heavy tank is now brought against the Germans. They've only got a tank and these two units right over here, which can threaten us right now, provided they don't bring in extra forces to fight us. So yeah, and okay, so the Americans are making some moves in the Italian peninsula. So they will be going up north and trying to capture Rome. So let's see if the Italians can stop it from happening. The British have made landings, and yeah. So okay, the French have just landed at Amsterdam. So the Germans are going to take out the French forces at Amsterdam because it's like the defense forces of Amsterdam right now, which is currently held by France, as you guys can see, is made up of a tank which has no health and it just died. So the Germans can take Amsterdam right now, and they are struggling to take Minsk, which it's just like that. Okay, so the Germans have helped us wipe out those two units that could threaten us from the north, and the Germans have wiped out the Turkish landing force and the Turkish destroyer. Then we've got Patton approaching from the west of France right there, threatening the German forces over there. So, alright, so the Italians sent Graziani to take out the Anglo-American forces in Italy itself. So yeah, and we are currently about 8 minutes in. So alright, as you guys can see right here, this marks the beginning of the end for Finland, because they just can't stand up against heavy tanks, infantry, and artillery. So I'm not sure if it's possible to win as Finland in 1943, but based on my experience, it is highly unlikely, and if not even impossible, to win as Finland in 1943. And you can see that the Soviets are just completely annihilating the Germans right over there in the north, and the Finns are also in trouble right now. But the thing is that we don't have enough forces, and we are located on the other side of the continent itself, so we can't help the Finns. So let's actually take Astana right over here. So once again, we are using some hit and run tactics sort of to destroy the Soviets. So let's move this tank back, let's move our artillery up, and let's move this infantry up as well. Then we've got this tank over here that we definitely will need to destroy before we can move on into the Caucasus. So my armored car isn't looking very good. So I'm gonna let my armored car die, and then I'm going to put him in the tank. Yep, and that's my plan anyways. So okay, so the Germans haven't retaken Amsterdam, but okay, so this gives the French some time to like spam a ton of units at Amsterdam, and let's hope that the Germans do not fail. And okay, the French decided not to do anything about it. The Canadians have made landings as well. but the Germans should be able to crush them. Alright, and on the far western side of the Allied invasion force, there's the Americans, who are just like, I don't know, they've got quite a bit of forces, and I'm worried that the Germans can't handle them. But it looks okay because the Germans have quite a bit of forces over there. So, yeah. And tell me in the comment section down below if you guys prefer World Conqueror 2 or European War 4 more. Then, I would try to like switch around a little bit, like just play around to like alternate between European War 4 and World Conqueror 2 based on the preferences of the viewers out there, which are, of course, you guys who are awesome enough to watch this far into the video. And right now, so okay, the Soviets are they have assembled a huge force to attack the Germans, which they have absolutely crushed. And so now the Soviets can advance all the way into Germany, and they are going to actually they will be capturing Berlin, but there is Rommel. Is that I think it's Rommel to stop them, but Rommel is not powerful enough to deal with all of those units at simultaneously. So yeah, we've got to help out the Germans. And let's see. Okay. Let's move over here. And we are going to let our armored car die. Yep, that is what we are going to do. And then over here, we can buy an artillery, put in assault art, and we are going to blast that tank away. Then let's see. Okay, we are going to be recapturing the level 2 city over here. And let's just send these units over here. Alright, so we are going to end the turn again. Okay, so I'm not sure what is happening at the Italian peninsula. The turn thingy is blocking my view and the view of you guys out there who are watching this video right now. So okay, airstrike done, 25 damage dealt to Graziani. So the Canadians looks like they are going to be okay. Never mind. They just decided to be like, I don't know, trolls, but they are going to be meeting up with the Soviets, who are currently having a whale of time killing off the German forces in Poland. So the Soviets do have the initiative on the Eastern Front, but the Germans are going to absolutely slaughter the Allied forces in the West, trying to land at France. So they are attacking. The Germans are attacking Patton now, and they are trying to counter attack at the Western. I mean the Eastern Front, but it's not gonna happen. Okay, so the Italians have just taken Sicily, and right now the Soviets are continuing to assemble their large force, which I don't really like. And what we have to do is to take out Turkey, then sweep north, take out the Soviet forces, and capture Moscow ASAP. Of course, capturing Moscow is not going to be an easy thing to do, because there is Zhukov right there that is guarding Moscow. And based on what is happening right now, it is unlikely that Zhukov will move. And yeah, so the Soviets have almost taken Warsaw. Hungarians are sweeping up north, trying to help the Germans, but it's going to fail horribly. And the Spanish, well, they're just gonna do nothing. Yep. So we are at round 5 right now. And what I would want to do is take out my armored car right over there. Then I'm gonna put my commander in this guy. Yep. But in the meantime, what we are going to do is we are going to be sabotaging the Soviet supply lines right over here, aka we are going to take that city, their cities right over there. So let's actually take these two pieces of land and move this guy up to support. Then we would okay, let's move this artillery east, move these guys east as well. This guy is gonna okay, what we are going to be doing is taking that city right over there, and we are going to upgrade it to a level 3 city, and we're going to end the turn again. Yep. So yeah, so anyways, the British assembled a landing force to try and land in Norway, I'm guessing. So the British aircraft carrier in the Mediterranean is just gonna bombard, not really bombard, but it's just going to harass the Italians. But the Italians are safe from any threats right now, because despite the Allied presence in the form of their navy, the navy can't do anything because they can't actually go onto land and like take the land from the Italians. So the Italians are pretty much safe for now, anyways, and wait till the Soviets get to us. They would have to get past Hungary and us right over there before they actually meet the Italians in combat. But by that time, the Soviets would have been unstoppable, and they would have just steamrolled through the whole of Europe. Yep. So we must prevent the Soviets from taking the whole of Europe, because that is going to mean that we have failed. And yeah, okay, so what the Germans absolutely need to do right now is to take out the tank forces of the Soviet Union. So one heavy tank just went down, and the Soviet occupation of Finland is almost complete. The Hungarians are not going to do anything, as I have said, but we have secured a base in Turkey, which is the level 3 city that we have over here, and right now we've got quite a bit of income, so that's great. And let's see, okay, we can buy our commander in one turn. Let's attack that guy. Soviet artillery is powerful. Yep. And okay, that's one more artillery guy over there. Let's move this guy down to capture Kazakhstan over here. And look over this like you can see like the word new over there on the right hand side of the screen, just above the green enter button, and that is actually New Delhi right over there, the Indian capital. And we're going to buy one more guy over here, and we are going to be hopefully taking out, okay, we have taken out that artillery, which is great. And we are going to move these guys. Okay, my ordinary forces should be able to take out Turkey with the help of the Bulgarians and the Germans, of course. So what I am actually going to do is to focus my attention on the Soviet Union. And yeah, so we are going to end the turn again. So yeah, and the Americans are airstriking Nantes. I'm guessing that they are trying to take it. So yeah, and the British have got aircraft carriers in the North Sea. And yeah, so so the British are bombarding the European coast right over there, and the French have actually bought a ship. I think it's a destroyer, not a very good choice. And I think that the French should go down pretty quickly. Okay, so the Germans just moved their commander, aka activating it, as what I like to call it. So, okay, Patton has just passed away, and we are officially about 20 minutes into the video right now. And alright, so the American battleship in the Mediterranean is looking good on health, which is not great. And I'm not sure about the British aircraft carrier, just east of the Italian peninsula right over there. And okay, so the Finns are going to go down to the Soviet onslaught. And as you guys can see, the Soviets have actually retaken the Baltic states, and they have actually entered Germany from the north, and from like the Kaliningrad Oblast today. And yeah, they've got a ton of forces right now that they can spare, that they can use against the Germans right over there. So it definitely looks like the Soviets have struck the crippling blow against the Germans. But the thing is that they may have overstretched their forces, so we might want to take that opportunity and just, you know, go hard at the Soviets. But anyways, we are going to be buying our commander right over here in this tank, and we are good to go. So I am going to end this video right here. And yeah, so thanks all of you guys for watching this video. If you have liked this video, please do remember to leave a like, and if you are new to this channel, please do remember to subscribe as well. So yeah, that's it. So remember to comment down in the comment section below if you would prefer European War 4 or World Conqueror 2 videos. Yep, so thanks for watching, have a great day, and of course, goodbye.